In this video, we are going to solve a very good problem on Newtonian fluid and non-Newtonian fluid. So let us start with this data. Here, shear stress and rate of shear strain. The data is given experimentally and we need to determine what kind of substance is this. So the general approach for this kind of problem will be any tau value can be given as a function of tau naught plus k du over dy to the power n. So if we differentiate it with respect to velocity gradient, that is this du over dy, because data is given in terms of du over dy, so we need to differentiate this equation with respect to this du over dy. Then what we will get? We will get d tau over d of du over dy. That will be equals to, this differentiation will be 0. Here we will be left with k into n into du over dy to the power n minus 1. So this is important for us. Why this is important for us? Because the n value will decide. Now this is the slope on tau and du over dy axis. If we talk about tau shear stress and this is rate of shear strain, on that axis if we check the slope, so that slope will now be decided by this value. So if n value is greater than 1, then we can say that the slope of the curve will increase with increase in du over dy. So if n is greater than 1, then the slope will be increasing. But if n is less than 1, the slope will be decreasing. If n is greater than 1, the slope will be increasing. So we can write increasing slope. While if n value is less than 1, so we can write decreasing slope. So we should keep this in mind. Now here one thing is very interesting, that when this rate is 0, then also tau is having some value. So that means we can write tau is equals to tau naught plus k du over dy. So initially when du over dy is equals to 0, then also tau is equals to some 15 kilopascal. So let us write 15 here. So these are the boundary condition. If we use them in this equation, so we'll get 15 is equals to tau naught plus k times 0 to the power n. So that means we will get the value tau naught is equals to 15. So now the possibility is, because it is having some yield stress, the possible fluid can be either, now there are only three possibility, either it is Bingham plastic, or it can be thixotropic, or third possibility it can be rheopectic. So if n value is 1, then it will be Bingham plastic. If n value is less than 1, then it will be thixotropic, and if n value is greater than 1, then it will be rheopectic. So ultimately we just need to calculate the slope now. So how we can calculate the slope? Let me give you an example for that. So we will start with 0, 0. So this is 0, 0 times. From here it will start. This is tau axis and this is du over dy axis. Now tau naught at 0, 0, it starts with this point. This height is already given as 15. So after this, how it is going to move, that is what we need to observe here. So data is given 15, then 20, 30 and 40. So we will mark that. We will mark that 20, somewhere here it will be 20, then 30, this is 30, and then this is 40. This is 40. Now we need to mark the vertical lines as well for the du over dy value. So it is from 0, 0 to 1, 3 and 5. It is from 0, 0 to 1, 3 and 5. So we will write it like this: 0, 0 to 1. Suppose this is 1, then it will be 3, and then it will be 5. So this is 1, this is 3 and this is 5. Now we need to check the slope. How we can check the slope? So we need to mark the points. So what the data is given? Data is given from here. 0, 0 it is 15. Then at 0, 0 it is 15. And then from 1 it will go to 20. And then at 3 it goes to 30. And then at 5 it goes up to 40. So better we need to check the slope. How we can check the slope? Slope is basically height upon base. So suppose we want to check it from 0, 0 to 1 for this segment. How we can check the slope? What is base and what is height? So this will give us the slope. So what is this height? 5. What is this base? 1. So if we want to check the slope, that will be 5 by 1 for this first segment. Now for the second segment, let us take this segment. So this is 3 minus 1. So what is this value? This value will be 2 from here to here. And what is the height? From 1 to 3 if you go. So this height will be, now at 1 the value is 20 and at 3 the value is 30. So this height can be given as 10. So we can write for this segment the slope will be, this is slope from 0 to 1. Now we talk about slope from 1 to 3. So that will be, what is the difference in this? So that is 30 minus 20 upon what is the difference here? 3 minus 1. So that is 10 by 2, that is 5. So we can see slope is same. So that means from here to here and here to here, the slope is actually constant. Now the next value will be this last slope for this last segment 3 to 5. So this will be how much now? The height is 40 minus 30 and the base is 5 minus 3. So again this value comes out to be 5. So that means the slope is constant. So now we have got the curve. Now we have got our curve, which is this. So this is all we know, that the example for Bingham plastic. So our answer will be, the fluid is Bingham plastic, right? Thank you.